Hi guys, thanks for watching my client update number 3. Up until this point, I've talked a lot about Conan's PR opportunity of politicizing news to stay relevant and essentially dominate late night TV. But after revisiting my client, I've realized that I may have been off the mark just a little bit. I think that the single most important topic to focus on for Conan is how he humanizes politics. And it may sound the same, but there is a little bit of a different twist. Considering that media is so clogged with political messages, it gets really hard to realize who's worth listening to. The voices we do trust, though, are the voices that we find authentic. And so, what's the best way to appear authentic? I think it's speaking the way that people feel. And Conan will be able to accomplish this through timely one off videos like PSAs, a digression from late night setup, so that traditional guest monologue and closing musical acts kind of setup, and being on national TV and on regular cable. And then finally, prioritizing his content, so prioritizing his message. So I think a strategy like short one off videos that tie into current events are attention grabbing and they inadvertently draw attention to politics. A large portion of Conan's audience is young and very socially aware, but they may not know the exact specifics of hard news. So having satirical one-off videos are a great way to get the very socially active audience that Conan has deeper into politics and even deeper thinking about the larger scope of the news, which I believe strengthens Conan's credibility not only as a late night talk show host but as a satirist. I think a digression from the regular late night setup is effective because it speaks to the media habits of this growing young audience, this millennial and Gen Z audience that he has. So this then could segue into areas such as app exclusive content and messaging straight to the app to create a stronger following of the Conan name and make him appear more with it. So maybe a little bit more with his audience, which again increases his authenticity. And finally, I think it's extremely important that Conan from here on out will drive home a consistent message. So um, I think the strongest brand in the world is obviously, or at least to me, it's Apple. And the one thing they do is continually stress the same message over and over again. And I don't think Conan should be any different. He consistently drives home the theme of silliness, of being goofy, and that just shows off his persona. And so I think that's very evident in his work, and he prioritizes that theme. But I think it's very crucial moving forward that he hones in on that to make it easier for people to understand what he's sharing. Again, with all the clutter of modern media and the clutter of politicizing news and everybody having an opinion, I think it's very important that he stay true to just being silly about the news, and that'll end up humanizing it for his audience. So that's my client update number 3 in a nutshell. I'm excited to share the rest with all of you guys in class next week. So hope you guys all have a nice week.